Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, my dear Cancers, I'm doing more open, intuitively flowing readings. I sort of started with Gemini because I sort of pick up like a style that I'm going to do for the full course of the zodiac, and then I get around to where I sort of started with that style, and I'll start something new. Called to start something new. So I'm using my my brand new Wild Unknown Oracle deck and my brand new Wild Unknown Tarot deck. So we're gonna go to the basics with these two new decks. They shuffle so nice, so lovely. There is an extended. So, this reading may or may not resonate with you because it is a general reading, but if it does and you're drawn to the extended, the link to that is at the top of the description within this video. And I'm sorry, my hair is all wet. I've been summertime, so I'm trying to keep my son busy while kind of working at the same time. So the days that he is with me, we're doing like kind of active things to get him off the computer for the first part of the day. So we were at an indoor trampoline park this morning. So yeah, so I've been having my showers later in the day. So that's why I have a wet head. But sometimes I really pull in messages real strong. It's like, when you put water and electricity together. There we go, Cancer. Let's get a card for you from the Wild Unknown. Get a card for Cancer? What? Oh. Okay. I'm told to go here. I'm going to pre-shuffle it, so you're going to have to bear with me here. This animal deck. The Divine. Again, the Divine Animals Oracle. All right. I'm going into the Divine Animals Oracle. It's getting used more and more lately. The Divine Animals Oracle. Okay, these got separated. I'm hearing that these are separate energies. So let's see what this is. You have stability and song lines. Sea turtle and orca. I'm going to show you that in a second. Give me a minute here. And then you have purpose with shark. Wow, this is really weird. There's something that's pulling you in. So I'm going to say that. Look at both these images, like both these kind of feminine energies here. This one here is laying on the shore, like resting. And then this one is on the back of the turtle being taken somewhere and also like eyes closed, resting. Okay, yeah, it feels like it's going into, sorry, because I'm looking at it sort of mirrored through the camera. So this takes place first. It's almost like on some sort of a journey. This is you. This is you in these two cards, and this is some sort of energy outside of you. It's really, okay, the first thing that I'm getting, it's some sort of spiritual protection, some sort of energetic protection. It's trying to reach you from the depths of the water, but you aren't going in. You see how she's like, again, she's not in the water. She's on top of the sea turtle. But the way she's sitting here, it looks like to me like she's healing, she's resting. She's kind of allowing the universe to guide her here. And there is a sense of protection. And then over here, like who's coming out of the water? Like coming, you almost want to look at it like this, right? Like that would be the shore and they're coming up out of the water. They're coming out of the water and trying to reach you now on the shore. So you've been going somewhere, Cancer. You've been progressing somewhere, whether that's like actually physically you've been moving or you've changed your direction or something's changed in your life. And you have been spending a lot of time resting and healing. But something's trying to reach you. I don't know if it's like one of your spirit guides or it's a person. So here's the interesting thing, because this is what's in the water. And it has some sort of purpose here. Now it's funny that I picked this up first and I thought I was going to use it. Because there's a shark in this deck, but it symbolizes like something from the depths. Something unknown that needs to be surfaced. There's something pulling you in from an element that you are detached from right now. Because you're not in it. It's in the water. It's in this element. So you could just say that the water could symbolize your feelings and your emotions and your intuition. But it could be a place. Like it could actually be a place. And it could be a physical place where you go. Or it could be an emotional place. But you're not there because you've been like resting. Both of them are just like with her head on the pillow. One of them, her head on the pillow sleeping, and the other girl is like this. There's something in the water trying to pull you in. Wow, that's so fascinating. What's at the bottom? Intuition with cat. And protection, lioness. And then it's like there's a whole bunch. I'm going to stop there. Look at that. Right? And they're both cat energies. This could be like could have, oh, this is too weird. This is too weird. I want to say it could have something to do with someone who's a Leo, someone who's just really in the energy of Leo, like a lot of leadership, very prideful, very fiery. And I say it's so weird because, okay, I always have my little, I sit here with these. Keeps me on track. Who am I doing next? And I had yours sitting up here, and the angle that I'm looking at, Leo kept peeking out. I had to rearrange everything. I'm like, no, I'm not focusing on your energy. They did that last week with someone. Was it Virgo? There's been something odd about Leo's energy lately. And I'm getting that here. It doesn't have to be someone who's a Leo. For those of you, maybe it is, or maybe someone has it prominent in their chart, or it's significant where it sits anyways, or could be something to do with the 5th house. Something there with that energy astrologically. Now, again, because we have intuition and protection, I'm telling you, I feel like someone or something is trying to protect you, is trying to connect with you, but you're not in that element. You're distant from it. Okay, now I can go here. I've gotten really good at listening to my spirit guides. I'm very stubborn, so it's taken a long time. I think they're finally just saying, oh my God. Very stubborn. Okay. I'm going to put one out for each of you. That's too many. I just said one, okay? One. It was a tiger, which is interesting. More of that like feline energy. Simmer down. Relax. Thank you. Just calm down. It really feels like it wants to get to you. It can't though. I just see him like swimming with the sharks. Whatever this energy is, it's immersed in something that it has to kind of disguise itself. Right? Like this is a person, but yet she's also got the back end of a shark and she's swimming with the sharks. Maybe you don't trust this person, or maybe you don't trust the situation or the environment for some reason. Okay, what card are we getting for that? Oh my God, the fish is so freaking weird about this water. Maybe it's Piscean energy as well. It's weird because Cancer, I would imagine you in this water. But the water doesn't necessarily have to have anything to do with, you know, the alchemical meaning of water, like H2O. To me, it feels more like it represents a place. It represents a specific place or a specific person. This call it a person for now, and maybe they're in a place. Most of us are if we're three-dimensional. So this person is in a place, but this place is too small for them. And they are almost like working on and coming into a new place. And maybe that's where you are. I really need more cards because this feels, I feel like I'm just so reading energy, and you know how I like to pull. Wow, you got the bat. This is the first time this has ever been pulled in my new deck in a reading. Congratulations, Cancer. This is my ancestral card. This means that your ancestors are guiding and protecting you right now. And look at the full moon, your planetary energy in that card. I do love that for you. We got the crow and the owl at the bottom. Bird energy. We've got this bird energy. This third eye. Playfulness with the third eye. Experimentation with the third eye. Bringing in information, seeing and knowing on a very clear level with all this air. Air, the bat. The bat is symbolizing the air. That's why, okay, you are, what did I just say too? I just said I'm really trying hard to listen to my spirit guides right now. It's kind of like that's where you are. You're not so much in the watery element of intuition. You're in the air element of intuition. And through that, you are connecting with your spirit guides, with your ancestors, and they are guiding you along the way here. It does feel like they're guiding you through some sort of a healing journey or a resting journey. Maybe you're resting your emotions. Maybe you're resting, like, because I see Cancer as someone who would read intuition on a very emotional level. To me, both, well, Cancer, Pisces is very dreamy too. But you, like, really the emotions. But you're not in that right now. But I feel like this person is trying to connect with you, but they can't reach you. So what are these cards going to be about? So now we're into the tarot. I really need to get into the tarot to try to ground this a little bit more. You have two apex predators showing up here too, like trying to, the shark and the orca. I actually believe that the orcas are more apex than the shark. You've got a lot of strong protection around you. Maybe that's why this person can't reach you. I know I can hear some of you saying like, oh, this person is a shark, Cindy, but I don't know. Let's see what the cards are that come out for them. You got the Leo card. You got the Strength card. It's so much. I'd be surprised if this person does not have Leo in their chart somewhere. Okay. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Yeah, you have heavy energy over here. High Priestess, and then that's it. It's all reversed. There you are at the bottom of the deck, utilizing your intuition. They have the Ace of Wands, the Death card, the Strength card, and then the Seven of Cups. There was something here. There was some sort of a new beginning that happened for this person. I want to say whatever I'm describing about this person is somehow connected to you because it's coming out in this reading. So there's got to be a reason for you, whether indirectly. So when I say it affects you, it could be something that didn't directly affect you in this person's life, but it may have affected how they behaved or how they reacted or how things played out in a practical sense. So with the Ace of Wands, there was some sort of really strong, exciting new beginning here. And then you hit the Death card. So it's like a major ending the minute you get really excited about something. And with the Strength, I'm just hearing almost like a sense of perseverance. Trying to persevere through something that feels like an ending. It's not the Five of Cups. So it feels like, at least on their side, it feels like a really major ending. Like it feels like it could be over. And there's definitely an element of confusion here for them with the Seven of Cups. It's almost like maybe you met this person for the first time and you both got, like, you hit it off really, really well. And then, I know I'm just trying to think. It's so hard to try to think of social situations outside of work where people don't meet each other. And let's just do that. So let's say you showed up to work and you met somebody new who just started there, and it's like, oh my god, we have so much in common. We enjoy talking to them. It's so easy, it's breezy, it's great conversation, great dynamic, some sort of attraction too, even whether that's just like friendship. I can't hardly wait to see them at lunch and we can talk again, sort of like, this is exciting. And they show up to work the next day, literally, and you're told that you're getting transferred to another, I don't know, location. Wherever you work has different locations. And it's just like, that's it. It's over. But that's how it feels like to this person. That's it. It's over. So maybe they were the one that was already working somewhere. Or they were the one already in a place. And kind of like you came into it and you were like really exciting. This really exciting, fresh energy. and then it was cut out before it even got started. Like, this is just the feeling. This isn't really like any work being put into anything to create something. It's just the feeling. It's just the excitement of, oh my God, this is a bright new day. How exciting. I didn't expect this here. And there's a sense of sort of like kind of romantic energy with this. I have to say, with the Strength card, because he's got the rose in his mouth. It's kind of cute. Almost like showing up the next day, and maybe you weren't there. I don't know what. But being told, oh, no, this is your last day here. Tomorrow you're going to go transferred over wherever they need you over there. And kind of like this person showing up with anticipation to try to take it to something practical. But no, now there's all this confusion and mystery. Like, why would that even happen? Why would I meet someone that I was so excited about meeting, and then it's just like, poop, and maybe even didn't get to exchange phone numbers or anything. I'm like, I don't know how to contact this person. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely a distance between you and someone else here. And from the perspective of this person, it was really, really exciting. And then it literally, like, it just got cut off at the neck before it even got started. And they've tried to persevere through it, and there's just so much confusion, and they don't know. Maybe this person themselves is really, really intuitive, and they've been trying to like get answers through that element of themselves, and they're not really getting the answers. Now, for you, like, look at this. You've got the Mother of Pentacles. It's like the Queen of Pentacles. Then you have the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. That's heavy. No wonder you're resting and healing here. And sort of allowing your guides, your ancestors, the universe to just guide you here. They're not even looking. Not even looking where they're going. They're going on along for the ride. Yeah. But now this is intriguing, because this almost feels like, to me, they're trying to wake you up. I don't feel like this is this other person. I'm not sure if you're supposed to connect with this person again in this lifetime, or what this is, because your energies are very separate, yet they're both coming into this reading. Maybe you just need to know about them. I don't know. It's not my reason. I just read what I'm getting. It does feel like at this point, though, now they're coming out to wake you up. Like, it's almost like these ancestors have been sitting in the water and not really, interacting with you on a major level, just sort of like protecting and guiding. You're going shopping today, well, make sure that nobody runs a red light. Knock on wood. It's just that. And then you can get back and you can go to your place and do what you got to do. But now they're getting ready to touch you. Like, this orca's making the effort to come out of the water and connect with you. Perhaps because you've hit the Ten of Wands. There's been something here that's ended. And with the Mother of Pentacles and the cards that I've pulled out here, it's kind of like having some sort of security, some sort of predictability in your life. Could have been a business that you were running on your own. It could have been your home life. It could have been a partnership. It's got that kind of feel to it. Like, it has something to do with your security, nurturing, and finances, possibly, with this Queen of Pentacles. But we have the two energies of disappointment, maybe even two with the rat, like kind of a sneaky, not you weren't able to go into anything here. The Four of Cups can be about missing kind of opportunities because your mindset is in the wrong place. You're not really noticing any good thing coming towards you because you're focused on something bad. But this almost feels like utilizing an interesting energy the universe is. I feel like I was just talking like Yoda, to prevent you from having any sort of new beginning, to keep you disconnected from the cups, right? Because your cups are disappointing, or the cups were disappointing. So you've gone through something here emotionally that was very disappointing. And your guide, so the form of protection that they were utilizing was preventing anything cup-based from you going into it. Because there was some sort of a final ending, some sort of heavy, like carrying the weight of the world, carrying more than your fair share here, and that needed to drop. But I feel like it's about to drop. It's almost like the final shoe, the last shoe drops. I feel like sometimes I need to clarify these phrases because my mom was saying something the other day and my son thought she was nuts. And I thought, yeah, people probably will. Anyway, so the final shoot, I think it's kind of like when people lived in lots of people still live in apartments and condos, but it was more common, like almost everybody did. And I think at the end of the night, you would hear your neighbor upstairs, you would hear them take one shoe off and it would hit the floor. And you'd be waiting in anticipation, kind of like, okay, once the other shoe hits the floor, I know it's going to be quiet and I can rest. Interesting. I know it's going to be quiet and I can rest. So the final shoe hitting the floor, right? Something to do with that 10 of Wands. I feel like it's coming, it's very close because your spirit guides are about to wake you up. And now this is what I'm wondering, if this is how it connects over here, because this is water. This is all water, but you've been kept out of the water. So you have been kept out of some sort of an emotional element here, but there's someone over here who's in the water, who's really in an emotional element, and this element is like good for you because it's your element. It is your element. But you know, it's interesting because I get like Pisces energy with that, obviously, because it's the fish. And then this is Scorpio energy. So the element of water is here, but yours is missing. That's the one that's missing. There's so much to clarify in this. I don't know where to start. Okay, I'm going to look at the 10 of Wands first, because this feels like something that's finally coming to an end, and that's why it's almost like the approach. It's like your spirit guides are sitting around you, and it's like this. It's not, I don't want to say it's like you're a death or anything, but it's very similar to this, in where something major is about to happen, and spirit guides, ancestral guides, they start coming in. So if you've ever been with someone that you're really close with, who's getting closer and closer to the end, particularly if they're very intuitive, like my grandfather was, but he shared it in a very different way. Like he was born in 1918. So, you know, like things were not spoken of back then like they are now. But he, like a few months before he passed, he started seeing like ancestors, and he was born and raised in Canada, but his great-grandparents, his grandparents came here from Germany, I guess in the 1800s or something. And so we didn't even realize this, but he was forced to learn how to read the entire Bible in German. So he knew German really, really well, but we didn't even know he spoke it, because like he had fought in the Second World War with Canada. And I guess there was a lot of shame there too from his ancestry, like being ashamed of what took place in Germany back then. But so it wasn't until he was nearing the end, he started speaking fluent German. So I'm like, who are you talking to, Grandpa? Because and he could tell me who he was talking to. I would finally get him back into speaking English, and he would tell me, sitting in the corner right there, it's my uncle. I'm like, what? I don't see anybody. And this is what I'm getting. It's almost like they're coming in because something is about to change for you. But they're coming in not so much to protect you anymore, but almost to make something really known to you when the final shoe hits the ground. Getting ready to wake you up. But why are there so many? Maybe this has been a long sleep for you. This could have been a long cycle. Like you may be getting indications through synchronicities and just things happening and lining up in certain ways in your life, like in the weeks, days, months ahead, that are indicating you to do something or to go towards something or to initiate something. And it might appear over and over again. I almost like that's what I'm getting here. Like this first one's coming in to provide some sort of a synchronicity or an indication about something you should do. But, you know, she's still sleeping. So this one is almost like right here, almost ready to do it just as quickly. No, poke, 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 poke. They're going to get you up and they're going to get you going. in regards to something, and you will be asked to move forward. I feel like this air energy is dissipating and you're about to go into water. So this 10 of Wands, what is this 10 of Wands for you? Oh my God, it's the Strength card. And that's over here. There's some sort of perseverance that's been going on. So you're going to be strong enough. I'm hearing that. Like you've had to rest and heal the watery element of yourself. That also being your element, like if it's been hurt or damaged or injured or betrayed, it's going to hurt the most, right? For you. It's going to affect you probably the most, where you've really got to protect yourself. Why are there so many orcas and guides here? Oh my God, it's what I said. Look it! The 8 of Swords into the Knight of Wands, because it's time to go soon. And they're coming in to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. It's like you've been in this energy for such a long time. It's going to take more than one of them to get you going. Wow, that is so crazy. The bat. Tell me more about the bat. I feel like this is almost, yeah, like one main spirit guide here for you. Sort of like the boss of all guides. You have the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. It feels very much like you've had a very important ancestral guide around you the last little while. And no. Okay, so this one has been here to kind of keep you moving forward and to help you kind of manage and juggle things that you've been dealing with. But I'm also getting that this one will become distant soon. I've kind of always felt that you have kind of spirit guides for certain times in your life. And this time is starting to close. It's kind of like nostalgic now. So that's the story here. Like for you, you're getting ready to go somewhere. You're going to be strong enough to do this now. You have the internal strength. You have perhaps the self-control, the strength, the stamina. That's the final shoe that's waiting to hit. That's it. Some sort of indication about you to show that you now have the strength to move forward. And they're seeing this in you. So they're getting ready to wake you up. I'm really curious about this energy because it feels like this is the energy, the element of water that you're going to be going into. But what is the story here? Like why? Maybe like you could have met someone, because there's a sense of history here. So you could have met someone, maybe right person, wrong time, and then time has had its, what am I trying to say time without saying time again? I'm struggling with that. So the element of time has surpassed the way it needed to surpass for you to go through something here. Healing, resting. And I don't know why. It feels like this energy is trying to call you in. I don't know if you haven't been hearing it, if you haven't been able to connect with it, because you have been so surrounded by like spiritual energy. So I want to see what each one of these and get a better idea for you. The Ace of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, like it's not moving. The Death card. The 5 of Swords. I'm telling you, like something ended. Something ended here. Very unexpected almost. The Strength card. The Devil and the Queen of Wands. Something's been holding this energy back. And it could even have just been the universe in certain ways, like circumstances. This energy really wants to move forward. I can't get over how much Leo energy is here. You have the Strength card twice. You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Knight of Wands is more like Sagittarius, but then you have like the Lioness and the Cats, and it's very intense. The 7 of Cups. Six of Cups and Temperance. There's Sagittarius. There's an element of fire and water that is dying to come up for you right now, like a cycle in that, Cancer. This confusion and fog. I feel like okay, I'm gonna cap it all off here. I feel like you met someone prior to this reading. you met someone. I'm sure we've met many people. Someone significant. You've met someone significant prior to this point in time where you are right now. I don't feel like it's recently, because I feel like you've gone through, like, for them to be coming through and it's going to take a bit to wake this one up and get them going again. It's been a while that you've been sitting in this kind of healing, resting energy. So I don't know, maybe it's years ago, maybe it's months ago, maybe it's weeks ago. It feels more like months or years. I'm just going to put it at that, but see how it fits in your life. So it was something very exciting. But there's all this energy of, before it gets off the ground, it ends. And there's nothing that almost like this person can do to connect with you. Almost like I said, like, it's just like they got moved. There was no way to contact you or to follow up with this. But yet this person sits in something like they couldn't shake this with the Seven of Cups. And underneath that is the Six of Cups and Temperance. It's almost a feeling of like, God, I feel like I've met them before. Or maybe it was like, maybe you shared some sort of childhood trauma. There's been something that's needed to heal here, and time has needed to pass by. That's been really, really important. And I know this energy is coming into your reading now, just as you're being told that you're about to get going again. Why so much cat energy? The King of Swords. Well, that's a funny answer for that. The truth, Cindy. Okay, I got to tell you, this has something to do with Leo energy. Maybe something is specifically going to happen. Well, I think we're in Leo season now as I'm doing this reading. Something's going to happen in the season of Leo. There could be something significant for you too, intuitively during the Lionsgate portal, like August the 8th. Because you're getting like all this too. Underline, like, look at how much intuition is sitting here in these three cards in the underline. Intuition, third eye, high priestess. It's a crazy amount of intuitive energy. Oh my gosh, the Ten of Wands is at the bottom and the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. That's why you're not sure how to get going forward. The final shoe is dropping, but it's almost like you're just still sitting in this resting mode. Oh, I'm not sure how to go now. I mean, all these things have changed around me. Now what do I do? It's almost like being in a coma and waking up and the world is different. Oh, well, now what do I do? That's so interesting, Cancer. So, I'm going to go do the extended and see what the heck comes out over there. Yeah. But just know, the alarm clock is about to go off. I said that for someone else like a year or two ago. Why do I feel like it was Leo? You're done. I did a reading on that. Who was that for? Oh, I got to go look that up on my channel now. That feels like it was a year and a half or more. The alarm clock, or the buzzer's gone. You're ready. It's time to go. Someone else had that, and this is that for you. Definitely. All right, that's it. Oh my God. Thank you so much, my dear Cancerians. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.